Hi everyone, I wanted to make another little video here talking about some interesting things that have been happening and fantastically exciting developments happening in the Bitcoin Cash ecosystem. So ironically enough, this video starts with a comment from Hearns. So anybody that spent any time on our BTC has seen this guy Hearns with a bunch of Z's floating around, just trolling everybody all the time about everything. He hates Bitcoin Cash for whatever reason. Maybe he's paid to be there day in and day out. I don't know. So anyhow, the other day I posted this thing about the Bitcoin Cash dividend payments on chain being possible now. I think this is amazing, super, super exciting. And I told everybody I did my first Bitcoin Cash airdrop / dividend to Spice token holders directly from my Bitcoin.com wallet. I airdropped 0.1 BCH total. There's a link to it. And then this troll guy, Hearns, goes to like $30 total or $30 to each holder. So I think he's just like being negative on the whole thing. So I said $30 total for the first test. And for anybody that doesn't know, this guy Hearns is here all the time ragging on Bitcoin Cash because he hates it for whatever reason. So it's like his full-time job to attack Bitcoin Cash in our BTC all the time. So I told him right here, I said, $30 total for this test. If you make a Hearns token, we will give some away for free on our BTC. I will airdrop $300 total to the Hearns token holders. So he says, I'd say you should make a Roger token, but we already have Bitcoin Cash. So I have to admit that reply is a little bit funny. Anyhow, this guy that just hates Bitcoin Cash, and you can see he's here all the time. And I noticed this one has 4 Z's, so I think it's the same guy. But then here's some other guy with extra Z's, and I don't know if it's the same guy with multiple accounts or if it's different accounts or what's going on. If it's a different guy, like well played to the different guy with extra Z's. I don't pay close enough attention to know, but this is still going to be fun and interesting for everyone regardless. So like apparently he made his token. So he has a link to the token right here, and he's even selling it and says list your SLP address below. And you can see a bunch of people have been pasting their addresses here below, including me. And I said, the world is turned upside down. I'm starting to like you, Hearns. So maybe it's just someone being an imposter of the actual Hearns. So I feel like I'm changing. I felt this gut feeling all week, still trying to figure it out. So maybe this is just somebody trolling the troll. I don't know, but it's still fun and interesting. So the next step here was in the next tab over. Hearns with extra Z's here. It says, in celebration of our favorite RBTC member of RBTC, I present you the Hearns token. List your SLP address below, right? And he goes, and this is like him. He says, don't forget to check out the current hash rate of Bitcoin, right? Because they love to rub it in recently that BTC has more hash rate than BCH. So anyhow, we can see lots of people are posting here on the screen to get their Hearns tokens. Apparently that's a fun thing now that to get Hearns tokens. So anyhow, including myself, I think I posted somewhere in here asking for my Hearns tokens. And in fact, if we go and click on my Badger wallet here, we can see BCH, blah, 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 blah. Hearns, there it is. He sent me 22,514 Hearns tokens. I don't know how he came up with that exact number, but there they are. And here's where it gets really interesting. We can go and view it on the Explorer. And we can see here's the transaction ID for this particular token. We can see that it was the Genesis transaction. There's no URL or document hash set. He paid less than a penny, right? Fees, less than a penny to make this token. And if we scroll down, we can see he made 1 million Hearns tokens, right? So he made 1 million of them. It cost him less than a penny. He did it super, super easily over on memo.cash. So here's where it gets interesting. True to my word here, I'm going to copy this to my clipboard. And now I have it here. And then we'll go over to this awesome tool that we made. It's the SLP dividend calculator. It'll be online live for the entire world shortly over at tools.bitcoin.com. And all I have to do is I paste the address of the Genesis transaction for the Hearns token. There it is. And the desired dividend payment amount to all tokens. So I said 1 whole Bitcoin Cash I told them I'd send, right? So here we go. So we'll click Build TX, and it's calculating that. There it goes, calculating. Maybe there's a bunch of token holding addresses out there. Let's take a look and see when it's done calculating. The transaction, so dividend payment, 1 BCH, minimum SLP balance to receive a dividend, 50. Addresses holding less than 50 Hearns tokens don't get anything. There are 70 addresses eligible for a dividend payment. So you have 2 different ways that you can make the dividend payment out. You can click here. Here's every single address and the amount that it's due, and you can copy and paste all of that into Electron Cash and send it, which is one way, which is easy. So you can see there's all 70 addresses. The even easier way is with just this QR code right here. So you can scan it with your Bitcoin.com wallet. You can scan it with any wallet that supports the BIP70 payment protocol. So I'm going to pull out my phone here, and I'm going to open my Bitcoin.com wallet right here, and I will hit the scan button, and I'm scanning that, and it's fetching the payment information right here. And there it is. So I'm going to send from this wallet. So it's calculating the fee, if you guys can see that here. And maybe I should make this a little bit bigger for the next step here, right? So here we go. And I'm on the hotel Wi-Fi in Korea here, and I don't know, sometimes it's a little bit slow. Or maybe it takes longer to calculate the fee because there's 70 outputs in here, but it can do up to 2,500 transactions at a time. So here we go. You can see I'm sending one whole Bitcoin Cash. The fee to do that is less than a penny. We'll hit slide to send. So there it goes, sending transaction. There we go, sent. So I've sent to 70 different people. I just sent it. So I can share this transaction. Let's see here. And there we go. We can see that's the transaction. You can see again the fees were less than a penny. In fact, let's calculate exactly what the fees were there, right? So there's the fee in Bitcoin Cash. So we'll multiply that times, I think it's around $330 at the moment. So the fee was less than a penny to send out transactions. So here's my one input from my wallet, and you can see Hearn's lucked out. It looks like Hearn's got $296 of it, but here's all these other people that got 67 cents and 17 cents and 67 cents and blah, blah, blah. There's 70 different people got their dividends. Most of them got around 8 cents. Hearn's got a couple $100. I feel bad giving that much money to such a troll, but anyhow, I guess he earned it today. We can see the price was $335 each Bitcoin Cash today. So amazing, amazing, amazing thing. So that we can see here, all these people just collected their dividend here to 70 different people. So I made this transaction, broadcast it, paid a dividend. Wouldn't have been possible on BTC. I can't think of any way where that's possible on Lightning either. The fees are just simply too high because the blocks are full intentionally. So anyhow, Bitcoin Cash is awesome. Bitcoin Cash enables this. I can't wait to see more people start doing airdrops or dividend payments to people with their Bitcoin Cash-based tokens. If you want to learn more about Bitcoin Cash-based tokens, just head on over to slp.cash. And you can see all the information all about how to do everything. Or simpleledger.cash is fine too. It resolves to that. All the information is there. And if you're a software developer and interested in this sort of thing, or you want to help out or get involved, of course, developers.bitcoin.com. We have so many tools that make it so easy for you to do everything. We have the Bitbox SDK, where you can basically do everything with Bitcoin Cash. We have a SLP Token SDK. We have a Badger Wallet SDK, and we have CashScript down too, where you can write anything you want in a language you're used to, and it compiles right down into Bitcoin Cash script, and so you can do whatever you want so easily. So head on over to developers.bitcoin.com to get started with that. All of this is super amazing, powerful tools for the world. And I'll see everybody in the next video. So congratulations, Hearns. Anyhow, I hope you enjoy your dividends. So there you go. Thanks, guys.